Hey guys, welcome back. So another day. First thing this morning we did a just a face cord delivery, nothing crazy, but I already have 2 cords in there. That goes out later today. It's only like 9 o'clock right now, but I didn't think we were supposed to get some rain, and apparently we did. I haven't done the boiler yet, and of course she's running right now, which is okay depending on where in the burn cycle. Okay, must have just started, so that's good. So let's crack the door quick. There was a good amount in there yesterday. Yeah, here, I'll show you. So I doubt you can even see, but that's an easy foot high of coals, maybe 16 inches. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna stir that up, because that the back of, I'd say the halfway, I know it's hard to see me, halfway in and all the way to the back wall is just full. I mean, in the front you could see the grate on the bottom, so that's not ideal, because you're only getting like airflow coming up to the front here by the door. So I'm probably just gonna stir this. I'm not gonna do really much besides just stir it, because I gotta get those coals down before I just keep packing it. So I'm gonna do this quick because it's gonna get a lot of debris. Probably won't say anything because I'm gonna hold my breath. Ooh. Yeah, normally I wear a nice mask, so I'll probably end up letting that be. I'll probably check on it later, because we're gonna swap out the kiln now, so that's gonna put a pretty good heat load on her. Yeah. So, which is good. I got to get those coals burnt out. I mean, it's been like that for quite some time. But that's probably enough wood to get us at least through the day. Wood, there's a couple of things in there, but I tell you what though, the new cycle I've been running on this kiln here is phenomenal. I got stuff all over the place here. Hold on. It's working out great. I honestly could have pulled this wood out yesterday, but I just didn't really want to. I was like, what's an extra day? Like, today's only day 4, not even yet. And I could have, like I said, according to the stats that it was telling me, I could have pulled all this out yesterday, which is kind of crazy, to be honest. I mean, I've never had it where day 3 I could do it. But I honestly feel the new parameters I've set, as far as when it induces and evacs the air, has made a huge difference. And a reason why I know it's really dry, because like right now it's like 45 degrees out. So in the morning, like when it's the coldest, and if there's a lot of moisture and humidity in the kiln, that will have a lot of steam coming off. And right now, as you can tell, there's nothing. So that's another telltale sign to me that it's pretty dry. So yeah, I think we're gonna shut her down, open her up, get the wood in here, put another load in. Yeah, because what's today? Today's Friday, so it'll be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, that'll work out perfect. But yeah, we've been doing deliveries like crazy. I mean, I got what, 2 cords here, 2 face cords ish of kiln dried there. So I'll put the kiln dried on the right side. I always try to keep this as much wood in here as possible so I don't have to go next door to load, which is fine if I do. Yeah, now you can kind of see the wood in the trailer, maybe. but I got 2 cords in there. So yeah, here, I'll just shut it down right now. Shut it down real quick. But I tell you what, I cannot wait. I'm gonna keep saying it. I cannot wait to build this next kiln. And I've been kind of toying around with doing it shortly. I got a lot I got to do though before I can get that in here. Not in here, but at least then I could maybe, if I get it to where I want it, I can maybe work on it over the winter. Not that it's going to take me very long to do, but I got to get some things done and prepped before I bring it in here. I got to set this down. So we'll see, but I need to get it because I need to dry a lot more wood quicker. See any varmints in here this time, but it's always amazing how the wood changes colors. It gets like a haze, like a brown haze to it, but good looking stuff there. So we'll get this pulled out real quick, and then we're going to shove in. Of course, it got a little wet, which I don't like doing, but keep sticking this wood in there. Smell the boiler. So I keep pulling from that left row because that's been there the longest, and go this way. So we got quite a lot of totes still to dry, which is good. Keeps up a little bit, but like I said, I'll be out of wood here and probably by the end of the month. I mean, I'll keep making it and keep drying it, which will keep me going, but I just got to get way ahead for next season, so stay tuned. Okay, so we got it all out. So we added to the kiln dried section. You could just see the color difference. Hopefully you can see it. This was all seasoned. This was fresh cut a month ago or so. And now it's got that coolish brown haze to it. And you know it's been baked. But we got a new batch in there. I'll get her fired up here shortly. So, fits like a glove. So yeah, I'll just get this turned on, close her up, and we'll follow right back. Okay, she's turned on, running. Now she'll be all self-automated until I pull her out. So the boiler did its cycle. As soon as I turned it back on, it ran. It only ran for, I want to say, like 5 minutes because I could see a little bit of the smoke or smell it. And she way overshot because I have no heat load. Not way overshot, but we're at 185. You see that? I changed the parameters yesterday. I changed, it was at 170, 177 was the top, 5-degree differential. I just raised it up to 178. So from 178, yeah, so it overshot 7 degrees. That number will drop fairly quickly now because I just turned the kiln on. So now there's actual load on it, because otherwise there's no load besides heating the hot water tank. So, but yeah, burning season's around. It's always boiler season here. I love it though. I mean, that's not just a home heating for us. That's part of the business. That's guys that have been following around long enough know it's my baby, big baby. But I tell you what though, I know a lot of you guys want to see me build my new kiln, but I don't know if I'm gonna record any of it, but let's just say I should be able to dry. Hold on, I'm doing the math real quick. I gotta remember now. About 17 full cords of wood, I think, give or take. And I'm anticipating around the same time 4 to 5 days. Just because I'm gonna quadruple my heat supply. Way different exhaust fans to intake fans. It's gonna be pretty state of the art, I mean, but it's gonna be a fraction of the cost of what it would cost to have, you know, like a $200,000-300,000 kiln. Yeah, I can't heat it as hot, you know, and dry within 24 hours, but that's fine. I mean, I don't ever want to get that big as far as firewood where I need to sell 4,000 cords to make it worth my time. I say that, but I know I don't. That's to me, that would become a job. I mean, even though it is my job, but that would be like, you got to be processing wood 8 hours a day. 2 guys have 2 huge machines, if not 3. I don't ever want to get that big. I mean, I think within 2 years I want to up it to 2,000 cords a year, which I'm going to be putting things in place to be able to do that. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, so temperatures are changing. I mean, we're only in the high to mid 60s for the next 10-day outlook, down in the 40s all night or every night. I think I don't know if we're gonna hit the 30s at all, which I'm okay with, but orders have picked up, which is good. What am I gonna do today? Yesterday I moved a ton of dirt by the building, like I said I would, around the perimeter. Moved, I don't know, probably 100 buckets of wood chips in the areas I wanted to get. I got a lot. I mean, I may end up working on the log road this fall. I doubt it. Too busy. That's #1 in the spring. But we'll see. See what I end up doing, because I may end up getting what I want to get for the new kiln here shortly. I got stuff I got to clear out of the way to put it, and we'll see. I don't know. There's always something going on here. Just finding the time to do it all, intermixed with doing trees, and because that's nonstop too. So, but I want to grow the firewood big enough where I don't have to do trees anymore. I mean, it already is there now, but it's not enough. It's not enough to be able to have employees and make a good living. So, my good living, I should say. To each their own, I suppose. But yeah, let me know if you guys have fired up your fireplaces already, or your boilers, and so on and so forth, pellet stoves and whatnot. We probably got a couple weeks. The only reason I say that is because anytime I open the valves that let the water go to the heat exchanger in the plenum, that alone heats the house just by the natural draft. I mean, after I'd say an hour or so, if you stick your hands by the air vents in the house, you could feel a little heat there. So that gets us by for like a week or two, and then obviously the temp really drops, and then it runs a couple times a day. You know, if the sun comes out, it's not bad. Like right now, it's hovering around 70 in the house. So there's no reason to put an extra load on the boiler right now if I don't have to. And then it'll come to turn the pumps on for the garage, snow melt, open the valves for the attached garage, and just let them run until you turn the heat on. But I don't have to turn the snow melt loop on until it gets really cold, where it starts dropping below freezing, because I don't want the water that's sitting in the lines to freeze outside. So, but you can leave the pump on low until you start using it. So nothing out of the ordinary. What else? What I do need to do soon, I think when we start heating the house, I'm going to do another clean on this guy. I mean, she's been running for 3 months, barely. So I mean, this tote here, this will probably last me, today's what, Friday? That'll probably last me till Monday, maybe Tuesday. Because like I said, I gotta let those coals burn down, they're so tall. That would've lasted a long time. And this, I don't know how old this is, but you can tell it's all colored and weathered and pretty dry for what it is. So, but the ashes I do every 5 days, give or take. It's pretty much when the kiln cycle's done is when I remember to do it. I got to do the top chamber too. So, but so she's in dormant mode and not 1 ounce of smoke, or I mean maybe a fraction coming out. And that's all it'll do for the next probably hour and a half before she fires back up. I mean, I doubt she's even lost a degree. Oh, maybe 184. So that'll be dormant for a long time. But I'll end up changing the differential to 7 when I start heating everything. The only reason I do that is because now I got a big load on it when I'm heating both shops here, house, attached garage. There's more wood in there and I want it to burn longer to get a cleaner burn and a better coal bed. I mean, there's little tricks to the trade when it comes to your boiler if you're running it when it's not super cold out. So there'll be a lot of boiler videos coming. I'll do a kind of more of probably an in-depth one once we start heating, like actual heating. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I just wanted to bring you along, show you the kiln swap out a little bit. That's running full pin, and it'll probably will. I may keep that baby running until I build a new one and just keep drying and keep drying. I don't know why I stopped last year. I pretty much had to though, because I ran out of boiler wood, and it ain't gonna happen this year. I know that for a fact, because I almost want to get 300 to 500 cords cut, split, stacked, or loosely filled in the totes by February. And I know that's a lot of wood to do, and it is, but I don't want to call it downtime in the winter time, but it, you know, trees slow down a little bit. I kind of really pick and choose what I want to do in the winter because it's freaking cold out, and I'd rather be making firewood. So, and that's kind of where obviously I want to take the business. So it may be the crack of dawn, barely any sunlight, I'm processing wood all the way to dark, which we all know it's not that long, 7 hours or so, but it's non-stop, and I can produce a lot of wood in that machine. I can do, I don't even know, I know I've done a whole truckload to 12 cords in a day easy, and that's pretty much what we'll do every day. So you do the math on that, we'll just average at 10 cords, that's 300 cords in a month. So it's not that hard to do, it's just a lot of work. So, but that's what we do here. It's the only way to get ahead. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, but as always, keep burning.